Alright, so this is the just got my wisdom teeth pulled. I can't really open my mouth because I have glosses in there.
Hello.
This is my baby princess.
I have curly hair.
And once I change out, I've changed my glosses out twice already, and I don't have that much bleeding. But once I change them out, I'll kind of try to show you guys how it all looks, and I'll let you guys know how tomorrow works out too. Bye. All right, you guys. So this is a day 3 of getting my wisdom tooth or teeth pulled. I got them pulled Tuesday. It's now Thursday. So I'm able to move my mouth better. I'm able to talk better. It doesn't hurt so much. Like, I can open my mouth a lot more, but I still have some pain in the back. Oh, what is this? Oh, I just scratched myself. Anyway, so I am feeling a lot better. Pain is gone. Bleeding is gone.
Hello.
That's my little munchkin. And here's my other little one. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I still can't chew. To like bite down hard, it hurts. Like my molars hurt. So I'm not eating solids. Yesterday I actually didn't record anything because I felt real shitty. I took some pictures. I put it on Instagram and Facebook, but I'll try to see how I can post a picture of Tuesday. The swelling was gone. Swelling is gone. Tuesday swelling was bad. Like my this side was more swollen than this side, and I feel like it's because this side needed more anesthesia. So I'm gonna give you guys all that info as far as my doctor and all of that, and how it all went. All right, welcome you guys. So today I am actually just gonna talk to you guys about my experience as far as getting my wisdom teeth pulled. So I only have 3 wisdom teeth. It was the 2 top ones and this one. Yeah, this one. So the bottom one, it's under my skin, so they're not gonna take that one out. They're just gonna leave it. The doctor said at this point, this I'm 28, so it probably won't come out. If it does come out and it causes problems, then we'll look back at it. But they did take out the 2 top ones. Now, the 2 top ones were probably my most painful ones, because when they were coming out, they kind of came out in periods. And then once they were fully out, they started turning towards my cheeks, which was super painful. And everything I ate was stuck back there. So there was nothing I could possibly do to like super clean it. Like I felt like I was having to brush my teeth 3 times a day. Then I started noticing that every time I would go to the dentist for my cleaning, I've always had cavities. Always. From a very young age, I've always had cavities. So they would take my cavities out, fix them and everything. And I would chew on candy. And it would still hurt. Like I would have that stinging pain in my back teeth. So I was like, oh, what the hell's going on? Like they saw the cavities, they took them all out. Like what the fuck? And then a year passed. We had said I was gonna take out my wisdom teeth. I never took them out. And I've seen videos and it's crazy. I'm like, I don't wanna be that person that's like talking out of her ass. So I never went. The following year, that's when I got pregnant. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing nothing this year either. So now one thing that when I'm pregnant, toothpaste can't touch my tongue because I will vomit. It grosses me out. I start gagging, and eventually I throw up. So when I brush my teeth, I could only brush the front, rinse my mouth out, and that's it. I can't use mouthwash because it makes me throw up. So my pregnancies, I be having some not so good breath. So I was like, okay, I finally had my daughter. I'm like, okay, this time to brush. So I was brushing. Now again, it's not like this order is only when I'm pregnant. I couldn't really clean my wisdom teeth. I felt like there's a lot of food buildup, so I always had that. Like I could brush my teeth, and then the moment I eat, I could taste my bad breath. Like it's a weird thing. So then, when I was pregnant, I could smell it. Like, obviously I can't do much about it because either I just throw up all day and brush my teeth, or I can have an okay day and just brush the front part of my teeth. So I can smell it, and I'm aware of it, and my boyfriend's aware of it. So I was like, whatever. I'm at this point, my pregnancy was like just the worst. So I'm like, whatever. This is another thing I'm gonna add to the horrible issues I had during this pregnancy. So I had my daughter, and it was time to brush my teeth. I would brush my teeth in the morning and then at night. Now that odor was not going away. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna call the dentist. So I called the dentist. I'm like, hey, you know what? It's time for my cleaning. I went and got my cleaning, and I told him, like, hey, this, that, and the other. I can't get rid of my odor. I feel like I have to brush my teeth 5 times a day. What are we thinking? So he took a look at my teeth, but he's like, you know what? I really think we should really pull your wisdom teeth because a lot of that food is staying back there, which can start causing you the cavities, start, that bad breath. You can get bacteria and all this other shit. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's do it. How much is it gonna be? Turns out I was only gonna be $200 out of pocket. So I was like, okay, whatever. I can do that. Come the day of the extraction, and I'm talking to him. I'm like, hey, we have this issue where there's one tooth that never goes numb. And he's like, yeah, that's where we're gonna see how it goes and determine kind of what the deal is. We're gonna numb you up before we start anything, and you let me know. So I was like, okay, whatever. So he did two. Oh, by the way, so I was not put to sleep. They didn't cut me. Like, it was local anesthesia, and it was the most incredible experience of my life. Zero pain. So let's go back. He gave me 4 shots on the outside gums, 2 shots on my up here, whatever the hell that's called. En español es el paladar. So 2 up there, 2 to the side. This side was going numb right away. So I could feel it. Like you feel that tingly sensation. This side, no. This side I can feel numb up here, but all of this was. He comes in, I think it was like 15 minutes later, and he's like, hey, how you feeling? I'm like, you know what? This side is numb. I can feel that it's numb. This side isn't. I can still feel my cheek very well. He's like, okay. So he gave me towards the back, like towards my jaw. He gave me 2 shots back there. Hey, mama. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hello.
But anyway, so he gave me 2 shots back here. And then he came back 15 minutes later. Hey, how you feeling? I was like, you know what? I'm feeling something numb. Sorry. but I think we should start on this side because this side is fully numb. And he's like, okay, cool. So we'll start on this side to give this one a little bit more time to kind of start. And they check you, like he pokes at it and like asks you, do you feel this, do you feel that? So there was points where I could feel. He's like, okay, at this point we've given you about six shots of anesthesia, like let's chill on this side, let's just work on this side, and call it a day. So he starts, basically how I think he did it. He basically separated the gum from the tooth, like with a little pick, and pushed the tooth out, like let it come out naturally. Because when he did it on this side, I felt like the detachment of it. It didn't hurt. You could just feel the no more pressure. So that's what he did on this side. There was a point where I felt a little like pinch, but it didn't hurt. I just told him, like, you know what, I'm feeling something. And he went in and gave me another little shot up there, and it was fine. When he got to this side, he's like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna poke around on it. And you know I could still feel, there was the one point where I could still feel. He ended up going back towards the inside and gave me one shot, but spread out in two places. So once he did that, he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit more, like a couple more minutes, and then we'll poke at it again. I was like, okay, fine. So he pokes at it when the time comes, and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel anything. He's like, okay, good. So same thing, separates the gum from the tooth and just basically pushes it out, like kind of does this motion to it. And yeah, that was it. They did put gauzes in the back, and I had to bite down to cut the bleeding. But even then, like, I don't feel like I had a lot of bleeding. Like, I had maybe I had the gauzes that they put that were, I was able to fill those up with blood, and then a second one that I changed 10 minutes after, and it wasn't even fully filled with blood. Like, after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna bleed anymore. I would just put them just in case, but that whole day I was just changing them out every 10 to 15 minutes. So that was that. Now, as far as what I felt with the anesthesia, it being locally, I think that everyone is different. So me personally, I do get shaky and jittery, and I even get cold with anesthesia. So when and it always happens to me, even when I go get my cavities taken care of, my whole body just goes relaxed. Like, it doesn't go numb because I can feel it, but it's just relaxed. So that feeling makes me laugh. But other than that, that was it. Pain after, I didn't have pain that day, other than when I would like kind of press down to bite onto the gauze, because like it's tender. But it wasn't like, oh my god, I need to take pain meds. Now, I did get swollen, and I'm gonna see if I can get a picture. I didn't, so I think I only took pictures that day and then the next day, but then I stopped because that's when my pain started. And maybe it was because, so they said I could start eating, but to kind of take it easy with the food, like soft foods, things that I don't have to chew on that much. And I had tried like a maruchan, but I have to chew on the noodles. And yes, they're soft, but my jaw, especially on this side, because there was so much done as far as the syringe and poking it and everything, that was hurting a lot. And I think I made this side worse because this side was fine. The pain the second day on this side, it was gone. And this is where I think I messed myself up, because I tried eating on the second day. The whole chewing and putting that movement was too much and boom, my cheek was swollen again, and it was hurting, like to the point where I was having headaches, like I couldn't really sleep. The headache was like a migraine. So I ended up taking ibuprofen. I took 4 ibuprofens of 200 mg's, and it helped. It helped with the pain. I was able to take it, and it definitely helped with the headaches. So I did that, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna eat. Like I'm gonna just sip on some things. So I buy my daughter Pediasure because she's not a big eater. So I was like, whatever. I'm gonna drink a Pediasure, and that's gonna be my meal. Like I'm gonna do shakes, things that are blended that I don't have to chew on because my jaws are not like this side is just no. I'm not gonna do it. So I did spend about a week not chewing. And if I had to chew, I would just take little bites, chew them with my front teeth, and then swallow it. So that was that. And I was like that for about a week, for that week. The second week, I tried starting to chew, but to press down with my molars, it hurt. It would hurt my gums. So I went to chewing foods. Maruchan's was kind of my it. I probably ate Maruchan's 3 days out of the week that second week, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get super fat with this. So then I ended up making fideos, and that's what I was eating, fideos with soft vegetables and things that would fill me up but weren't so hard to chew on. So that was that. And my third week, I was pretty well. This is now my fourth week. I mean, I'm able to open my mouth a lot more. I'm able to talk easier. My third week was when I pushed myself to chew a lot more. Now, with chewing, yes, food gets stuck back there. We'll give you, just keep in mind, all they did was take out the tooth. Nothing was sutured up. Nothing was, this wasn't like a surgical procedure. I wasn't cut, but there's still an open wound. So this open wound can take from 6 months to about a year to fully close. So even though you're able to chew, you have to maintain good mouth hygiene. You have to brush your teeth. You try to brush your teeth after you eat, because you don't want things to get stuck back there. Rinse your mouth out. Do mouth washes. I had a friend that messaged me to buy like the little syringes so that you can spray water in the wound. So if there is food in there, it gets flushed out, which is actually freaking great because a lot of food gets stuck back there. You'd be surprised. It being an open wound, you want to make sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's with that so that you don't get an infection. But yeah, that was my experience. For those that live in the Chicago, Cicero, Berwyn, I do go to the dentist on 33rd in Cicero, Image Dental. They're great. They do take the medical card, and I think that's the only doctor that has made me feel comfortable going to the dentist, because he's so aware of the struggles with my mouth. He works accordingly. And he's amazing. My daughter goes there, and I will link every like the I'll put all the dentist information in the description, for myself and the doctor that my daughter sees, in case you guys have little kids. They're great with kids. So if you guys are interested, I'll definitely have all of that information in the description. But yes, that was my experience with my wisdom teeth. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share. Let me know any of your ideas that you guys would want for videos. And share, like, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. Until next time, bye.